Hello, friends. Welcome back. Now, let's have some quick overview about conditional tags and the template tags. Okay. So, this conditional tags is used to in the template files. You want to do something based on the whether user is logged in, whether it's a single, whether it's a single template, whether it's a home template, whether it's an archive page request or anything. So for these conditions we have multiple. If you use is homepage, whether the current request is a home page request or not, then you can use is home. Whether it's a front page, whether there is a front page display option set or not, then use is front page. Then administration panel, whether current request is admin or not, so is admin to check whether the current that it's like we are user is use in you exploring the WP admin, WordPress admin or not. Okay. Then is single, whether the current page is the single post page or not, and you can also pass the arguments of the post type, whether current you to identify. So like here they have provided example is single 17, so is the current post id is a 17. If it's yes, then it will return true and you can do anything. Either you can search for the title, you can search based on the post name or slug. Then you can also check for every like three, you can pass array of argument, either array of id, either mix of id and the slug or the title. Then other way the ids and everything. Okay. And you can also pass the post types as well. Okay, array of post types to see whether this have array of post types or not. And similarly a single post or page or attachment. Okay, whether it is singular. I think I make some mistake. So is single will only check whether id, for id, post title and post name. And then is singular for checking for whether it's a custom post type, default post type, post page or attachment. So is singular will check for the post type. So if you want to check for whether the current single post is of a movie post or the person post or the default post, okay, or any other custom post type, so in that case you can use the is singular. So that was my bad. Is single is only for id, title and the slug and everything to for checking. Okay. And then with the sticky post or post type, you can use this get post type function to get the current rendering post post type. Okay. So there are multiple, with the current post type is hierarchical or not. There are multiple conditional tags are there which you can go through and learn. And this conditional tags is very helpful to render the content conditional basis or implement something on conditional basis. Okay. So and easy to identify, this conditional tags is easy to use to identify what is the current page request. Current page like user, are the user visiting the home page or any single post page or in the single page or archive page or taxonomy archive page or author archive page, right? Or whether it's a 404 or whether it's using the search results page or no. So based on this, using these conditional tags, different types of conditional tags, you can identify those requests and you can implement some custom functionality, depends on it. Okay. And similarly we have a template tags here. So the template text, so template text is used to render the content. For example, the title function, which will get the title of the page or post from the database and display it. Blog info, which is the, it will give you some information about your website, the WordPress blog site, either blog title, tagline or everything. Okay. And then template text is very useful to get the more information, like loading the template. Also get header is a template tag which will load the header template. Okay. And it also provides arguments to to load the different header templates other than the header.php. Then there are multiple templates, your template tags are there, and you can use into the looping as well, or the content for loading or displaying the post content, the excerpt displaying the post excerpt, next post to have a next post link, previous post for having a previous post link, and the wp list, cache pages and everything. Okay. So you can go through each and every template tags and conditional text to understand more about it. Okay. So yeah, I think I have covered pretty much about template hierarchy and how it's working. So you can refer the default theme to understand more. You can do modifications and see how things are working, what templates are loading and everything. And about the conditional tags, how the is single set, how is singular, is archive property of the WP query will be set. So we have learn about it into the WP query video. So if you haven't watched that video, please watch so that you can understand more, and then it will be very helpful to understand this template hierarchy and how these conditional tags and template tags we are using into the theme development. Okay, so yeah, so this all about. So okay, now sorry, my bad. One thing has been remain is about the custom page templates. Okay, so that I forgot. So in the template file section, you can understand about post templates. So which are the templates used for the post? Okay, so that you can find it out here. Then the page templates, we can have these page templates here. Okay, and we can also create a custom page template. So I will learn about here. So this is the template name. But earlier, I think, do not remember the exact WordPress version name, but in old versions, we can only create a template, custom templates for the pages only. But I think from some other WordPress version, a newer WordPress version, we can also create a custom page template for a custom post types as well. So how things is been done. So what I can do is that I can simply use, for example, not single.php. Let me just copy the single.php, uh, copy, and then paste here. Okay, and I can give any name like what I can say, um, only content.php file, for example. I don't have any get header or any footer or anything. Okay, simply no, I think we have to include the get footer or something, but let me just go. No. Okay, so content, only content.php. Okay, and I just do not want to display the comment form or anything without comment form. Okay, so let me just use it here, without comment form. Okay, without comment.php. Okay, and here I have to pass this name, heading tag. It's called template name. Okay, so let me just copy this one, or I have to, or I can also pass it here, template name. Okay, so I can simply give a template name. So here I can say without comment, without uh, comment. Okay, so okay, so now I have created this one template. So if I go here into the backend, go to the pages, go to the, for example, the sample page. Okay, and here in the page attributes, I haven't passed the post type, so I think I have to pass the post type as well. So oh yeah, I missed the passing the post type. So what was the, yeah, template post type here. Okay, so I'm copying this one and here passing it. We don't have event post type, so I'm keeping post and the page. Okay, and then render, sorry, refresh the page. um into the template we can see the default and without comment. Okay, so if I select the without comment and then update, view the page, the similar will be displayed but not a comment. Okay, but I think the comment has not been set for the page, so let me just go to the posts. Okay, and now go to the hello world where we have closed the comment. Okay, but still it displayed the list of the comment, but I also do not want to display it. So from here I can simply say select without comment template and then view the post. Now you don't see the comment form because we have commented out from here. Okay, here. So basically you can create your own custom templates. Okay, by keeping the template name and a template post type into the into the header of the file. Okay, and WordPress recognize these template files, and it will display list of the template files into the front, into the editor. You can see, user can select what template file they want to use to render content of that post, and that this template file will be used. Okay, and this information will be saved into the post meta. So let me just copy the id of the post. It's a one. Okay, so if I go to the here post meta, go to the post id, select the one, you can see wp page template, so without comment.php, and you, this template meta information will be used by the WordPress to see whether uh, post do have page template meta key exist or not. If it exists, and what is the template file name, and then template file will name be used. Okay, and if this without hyphen comment.php file is exists in one of the template fold or one of the folder, like create a page templates folder, and in that folder, if that without comment.php file exists, then the path will be page template slash without comment.php file. Okay, so this way the path will be set. Okay, and that will be used to render the content. So that you can learn more about from this page of sorry, from the page templates. Okay, so that you can learn and add this template type, I think. Yeah, here this ability this ability to add a page templates to post types other than the page post type is supported only from the WordPress version 4.7. Okay, so this template post type have been added into the since WordPress 4.7 version. Okay, so yeah, so that's all about, I think I'm not missing anything now. But you can go through this template file section under this classic themes. Okay, and also this linking theme files and the directories, how things are useful, and how these template files are linked and related to each other, so you will have more understanding. Okay, so please go through this uh, theme handbook and the handbook pages for the template hierarchy, and also refer the 2021 theme or any other theme you want to refer to understand, and then you can create your own theme and try it out, the different template hierarchies and the different template files. Okay, yeah, so that's all about it. So in next video we will see behind the scenes how these template files will loaded based on the like based on the request, and how WordPress will identify the template files, okay, based on that request. So that we will see learn into the next video. Okay, yeah, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Jai WordPress.